getting underway. I will read off the rosters. For Belmont, number 10, Sachil Kenkre. Number 21, Nikola Stefanovic. Number 9, Maj Abdu Tayoun. Number 1, Clement Bouabua, the goalkeeper. Number 3, Alexander Cook. Number 13, Alexander Duda. Number 8, Thomas Estrada Donahue. Number 22, Bowden Harris. Number 6, Samuel Kutzman. Number 15, Benjamin Malitz. Number 5, Alexander Servatopoulos. Number 7, Patrick Tang, who's pressing the Woburn midfield right now. Number 0, Thomas Borkowski, another goalkeeper. Number 8, Leskiner. Number 18, Daniel Liu. Number 0, Arjun Pai. Number 14, Andrew Skriner. Number 17, Nicholas Amir Farzan. Number 2, Maxime Katz. Number 4, Andanet Pinault. Number...
Slip and go the other way, you never know.
Okay, where'd the ball go?
Obviously handling the ball today will be a bit more difficult. Kobe Irving kept the ball in play. Try to get across in. Good recovery by number 16, Lawrence 2. And now Patrick Tang can take it up for Belmont. Nicholas Stefanovic trying to run the midfield today for Belmont. He's their captain. Belmont, similar team to Woburn in terms of skill level, from what I've heard. Normally are a very good team. Be interesting to see how this one plays out. Here they are on the attack, but cut out pretty easily. And now Dizio. Neil Tulichan just getting muscled off, and there's some space on the far side. The cross comes in, and a good save by Merles.
Who's got the ball? What?
Rolls it out to Altman.
We'll say Belmont have been doing some very high pressing this game so far. Just the first 10 minutes.
Indeed, they have. They have been hungry for that ball. Dizio trying to play in Belliani. Amin Eswabni playing that midfield number 10 role, it looks like, or number 8 role, it looks like. Controlling that midfield. There's number 10, Sachil Kenkre. He is a very talented player, and Woburn will have a little trouble dealing with him today, I'd imagine. Brilliant skill there. A good switch of play too. That's a perfect ball out wide. Number 24.
Good defending.
Owen Filler of Belmont. Here's Tang. Schreiner. Maybe trying to get a shot away. Ken Cray, that's a decent ball in. Merles has it covered. Woburn just trying to break away quickly, but they're unable to. Well, it was their throw, and they do keep possession. Well played there. So Belmont with 2 senior captains, Woburn have 4. Do you think that'll play an effect with anything today, the amount of captains on the team?
It could, you never know. With leadership and keeping the team together, keeping them in spirits, you know, keeping them determined to get some goals, win the game. It could help having 4 captains, could help having 2, you never know. It depends on the team's style of play.
Well, all 4 captains for Woburn starting today, and there's Carlin Dizio on the chase, and they're going to get a corner here, I believe. A good chance for Woburn to take the lead. It'll be Tula Chan to stand over the corner. Altman making his way into the penalty area as well, trying to get his head onto this one. Corner taken. It's headed in. And it looks like Amin Eswabni is claiming the goal. The goal off the corner gives Woburn the lead. That's a great start, only 14 minutes into the game. And Woburn draw first blood. Well, what'd you think of that?
That was a pretty good header. I can't complain. He did it very well. Great skill, great technique. Goalkeeper just couldn't get to it in time. An early strike.
Yeah, a lot of the slippery conditions might play into this as well. Ball is going to be moving quite quickly. It'll be very hard to get a good pass off, but Woburn have the lead here. Amin Eswabni, who has the goal. And Belmont gonna have to try and find a response, but they lost the ball again. Woburn playing very quick, one touch. That is very well played. Belliani trying to tap it through, but Dizio was offside, I believe, and it'll roll out for a goal kick. But what a great start by the Tanners. Tang playing a good through ball. Paris, oh, good recovery. It's come out.
Good clearance, but they're not out of the woods just yet.
And it's gone in.
Goal for Belmont.
Sachil Kenkray capitalizing off the mistake by the Woburn defense. It was a miscommunication between Paris and Merles there. And Belmont have equalized just a minute later. A little bit unfortunate, a little bit of luck, but in the end, it is 1-1. What did you make of that moment of madness?
I would say the communication was just a little bit poor. Had it been a little bit better, they could have been out of the situation, would have gotten that goal saved. Would have still been 1-0, but mistakes happen. It's normal.
Yeah.
Belmont coming back, but just to be fouled.
Yep, Belmont trying to respond again, but just amazing how things like this can just happen just like that. And this is This is quite the game we have so far. 1-1 now. That was Sachil Kenkre. Might have taken a little deflection off Paris, who tried to save the goal. But here comes Belmont again. And you feel for Paris. He's had a very good start to the game. Just a little miscommunication. It's obviously not a natural, never really played right back before, but he is a very quick player. Altman doing very well, and he was fouled in the process. So I want
coming up with an attack possibly.
Trickle out. The goalkeeper was under pressure there. Belliani's going to pick that one up. I wonder if we will see the likes of Joao Victor da Silva, who was playing against Wakefield, had a very decent game. Missed clearance there, and Juan Maderos just trying to get onto that. Maybe we'll even see the likes of Juan Vinicius Baldaya, who had a very good game against Wakefield as well. Woburn have a bunch of tricky wingers that will give any defenders problems, and they have another corner here, and maybe they can get their lead back. Maybe Eswabny can get his head on it again. Plays it short. Belliani plays it back. Dulachen. It's come out. And it's gone in.
Woburn.
It's gone in, and Woburn have the lead just 2 minutes after Belmont equalized. I believe it was Juan Maderos. Very clever play from the Tanners, taking that one short. What did you make of that?
I say that that probably would not have happened had that little kerfuffle happened in the defense for Belmont over there. And it cost them a throw and then a corner and then a goal in the end.
Well, Woburn back to where they were just a couple minutes ago. And what a game we have here. Woburn 2, Belmont 1. And they're trying to get on the attack again. Dizio keeps it in. See the Tanners all in their raincoats on the touchline, trying to stay warm on this bitter day here in Woburn, here in Massachusetts. Sachil did very well there, and that's a decent pass, but Paris gets there in time. Sachil just trying to make things happen for Belmont. Pendergast over to defend. It's come in, number 14 here, gets a shot away, and it wasn't anywhere near the goal in the end. That was Andrew Schreiner trying to make an influence. Almost halfway through the first half, and it's been very entertaining to say the least.
For sure, definitely. There've been a lot of goals, a lot of high pressing, only a few fouls. It's definitely an exciting game for sure.
Yeah, you'd expect a couple more fouls to be coming in, especially on a very slick surface. Ezekiel Altman is pressing very high here, and he's playing left back, but Pendergast has covered for him. Foul on Altman, committed by Altman. First time we've seen him play a home game. He was injured against Wakefield, so hopefully he stays fit for a while, so we get to keep seeing him because he is a very good defender. The ball swung in. It's a very deep one, and it's bouncing around in there, and it's just gone wide. That could have been bad, but the goalkeeper, Jonathan Merles, is down injured at the moment, so I'm wondering if there was a foul in there, but his hands seem to be holding his face at the moment. And the trainer's going to have to come out here to check on him. Obviously, we're hoping that he is okay.
There's a lot of action going on there. He may have got kicked while he was down.
Definitely. Could have been anything. Especially with a bunch of players going up for headers.
Definitely.
Hate to hear about a concussion, possibly. Rafael Ferreira warming up here just in case he is needed. Backup goalkeeper for Woburn today. Well, Merles is on his feet and he's walking off, but he looks to be in some pain. Needs some assistance from teammates, and I think it is Ferreira coming in.
And there will be a substitution for the goalkeeper.
Well, you hate to see when that happens because that's so unfortunate sometimes when obviously you want to, even if you were possibly able to continue, you obviously want to play it safe, and especially in these conditions, you really feel for Merles there. We hope he is okay. We wish him the best in his recovery. But there is a Belmont corner kick, and Woburn have some defending to do. Belmont have about 6 or 7 guys at the top of the box right now looking to run in. Sachil swinging it in. Good punch away by Ferreira. It's come back out to Sachil, but Marcio Castro comes over to deal with him, and I think it's a foul. And Belmont have another free kick in a very dangerous position. So what an eventful first half so far, eh, Vincenzo?
Definitely, for sure. 1 goalkeeper out, 2 goals for Woburn, 1 for Belmont, and it looks like they could be setting up for another one.
Swung in, the deep one, and it's knocked away by, unsure who, but number 3 picking it up for Belmont. Schreiner, that's a good ball in, and it's gone in. Belmont have equalized again. And was that Sachil again?
Definitely an exhilarating game for sure. 2 goals on each side. Hasn't been a full half yet.
Only been about 22 minutes gone, and we have 4 goals in this game. And it's just been back and forth. Well, that is unbelievable, to say the least. Just moments after Merles was escorted off the field due to his injury, Belmont take full advantage. And Woburn have to, look like a foul there, but nothing given. Pendergast to Swabney, and Paris has some space. Woburn passing the ball around well, and then giving away.
Belmont coming up on a counterattack.
Number 18, Daniel Liu, getting away from Altman, and he lost the ball there.
This one looked to be dangerous.
And they get the goal kick. So both teams probably just trying to get a breath of fresh air. Very end to end. Schreiner playing it over the top towards Liu. Pendergast chasing, playing it safe. Sachil, he's got a very good left foot from what we saw earlier when he scored. Stefanovic.
We have some substitutes ready on the line.
Indeed we do.
Here they come.
Looks like Elias Christopoulos coming on for Altman. Kawan Vinicius coming on for Irving. And I believe that's Ernesto Villanueva on the far side playing that left wing position. But an interesting back four for the Tanners. Sachil coming forward again dangerously and playing a good ball towards Liu. And it's eventually dealt with. Valdaya now. Great play. And now Villanueva trying to get to it, but it trickles into the goalkeeper's box. So a little over 15 minutes left to play. What are you expecting for the last?
With how the game's been going, I could see a goal coming in for either side. And in the halftime with a 3-2 for either Belmont or Woburn.
Baliani scampered away from one and sent it down to Villanueva. Oh, what a brilliant piece of skill, and he gets a throw in off of it, but it was very well played there. By number 34, Ernesto Villanueva. He's a junior this year. Now Christopoulos has a throw in. Swabney scored the first goal. He's in the corner now. Belmont get it clear.
Yeah.
And the rain just keeps coming down.
What do you want?
It seems we've only gotten worse for our players out here, making it even more slippery.
It's in the middle of two
possibilities for injury.
In the covers.
Nobody ever wants to see, of course.
Do you know where like all
Definitely.
the games are? It's between two of them. Like two of the. You have any money? Right. You better not be dead or I'm suing you.
Sachil scampering away from a couple Woburn defenders, and he kept going. Pendergast will shield the ball out. And I'm wondering what the referee is calling here. I don't think it was a penalty. It was not. The goal kick there. Well, the game's starting to settle down maybe just a little bit. A great goal kick by Marcio Castro. Here come Belmont. And then one back. So far, it just seems like both teams just running at each other with attack after attack and just seeing who's going to get those goals. That's a good ball in. Number 24 now, Owen Filler.
Great defending on the right side.
Jack Parise getting in front of that ball before it could have been dangerous, and Belmont have a corner.
Belmont.
Substitution for Belmont. Number 19 coming off. Andre Leschiner coming off for Belmont. Ball played in. It's gone all the way through. And Cook's going to hit it on the volley. It comes back out. And Woburn can try and break. If Vinicius can find Belliani, he won't be able to. Took an extra touch possibly. Maybe if he released it just a little quicker. Obviously, it's hard to tell because we are not the ones playing. That ball kept in play by Filler, barely. They kept it in play, very well recovered. Played out wide, cross comes in, not too good of a cross. Parise had pretty comfortably dealt with it. Looks like Carlin Dizio will be coming back in for the Tanners momentarily. Turn away, the shot, and a decent save by Rafael Ferreira. Had to be there. Now that was number 18, Daniel Liu, with the shot.
Just a bit under 11 minutes. Looks like Woburn does have substitutions ready to come on.
Sajil swings in a high ball that time, and I think it's gone out of play, so it will be a Woburn goal kick. And the substitutions should be able to enter. Looks like Altman, Dizio, and I believe De Silva coming on for the Tanners. Not yet, actually. They'll wait for the next stoppage in play. Stefanovic turning away and getting a ball towards Liu. Good challenge by Eswabny, number 8 for the Tanners, junior. And that was a little bit late, but nothing given, and Belliani's trying to be played through. Just couldn't find him. Sachil. And it will be a foul on Castro from Belmont forward.
Seems to have gone down. Hopefully not another injury for Woburn.
Yeah, he looks to be in a little bit of pain there. Hopefully it's just a knock and he'll be back on his feet, but you never know on these conditions in this sport. You never know with these stepping on ankles and heels. And
it's very wet and slippery, a lot of mistakes to be made, but it looks like he will be good.
yeah, he looks all right, I think. Just stung a little bit, probably. He's back on his feet, and we're glad he's okay. Parise.
It seems a Belmont counterattack coming back up.
Yep, and the ball through is a decent one, but it was well read by the Woburn defense as well. Well, I think Woburn haven't been bad so far, maybe a little bit shaky defensively, but obviously they have 2 goals, so they have been creating chances. And that is Condell, Dizio, and De Silva waiting to come in for the Tanners. Played by Belmont. Here's Cook in the corner trying to get a cross in. Sachil, a dangerous left foot of his. Try to get through Pendergast and fouled Tulichan in the process. You can get through 1-2, but it's always going to be hard to get through the third defender, as many offensive players have been told. At least I was when I played.
Of course. And I don't think the wet conditions will help them either.
Woburn will be hoping to possibly get that goal before halftime. And I think their best bet at the moment is just to send the ball through to Belliani, or get the ball to Belliani, because he is looking pretty threatening so far. Here's Paris on the outside. No foul there on Paris, who looks to be in a little bit of pain there. Slow to get off of his feet. And now the referee blowing his whistle. A little late there. Looked like a foul from up here, but...
Can you pass me the blue umbrella real quick? Thank you.
Woburn making a substitution right now, it seems.
Dizio coming on for Paris, and Altman coming on for Castro there, who has a little bit of a limp. Might need a little break. Belmont looking a little bit sharper as the half goes on. But Woburn have a through ball just cut out just in time, because Belliani was surely in on goal there.
Just under 7 minutes remaining. It seems like both teams are just going to try to get one more goal to have a lead in the other starting the second half. Both pressing very hard on each shot.
100% spot on there. Floodlights are on here at the high school. We do wish the Woburn football team the best of luck against the Reading Rockets tonight. Hopefully getting a victory of what seems to have turned into a rivalry between the two towns, would you say?
Without a doubt. It's always been Woburn-Winchester, but Reading seem to have always been trying to get up there with the big guys. So it seems like tonight we'll see how it really plays out, how big of a rivalry this really is.
Meanwhile,
seems to be another throw-in.
Yeah, definitely going to be a lot of them on this slippery surface with the ball skipping past players' feet. Misread by the Belmont defender. Here's Tulichan. Pendergast with the header, and it's cut out by Sachil, who's looking dangerous, but the ball through. Altman not dealing
Belmont
with it.
Coming up on the counter, but it just goes out.
That was close. Another miscommunication at the back from Woburn, which is going to have to be something that they're going to look to try and fix at halftime, because that's the second time, and that almost could have been another goal for Belmont. Altman playing his natural center back position now, where he played last season for the whole season. Number 4 for Belmont with a throw-in. That's ending it, Penault. Bright orange cleats. Belliani doing some defending, but here's Sachil taking over. And then one back by Juan Medeiros, and Tulichan is comfortable on the ball. But here's Stefanovic looking to unwind, and the shot comes in, but not too difficult for Ferreira, who takes a quick punt. Here's number 8 for Belmont now, Thomas Estrada Donahue. Condell, that's a great little pass to Vinicius, who can get the cross, but who's just deflected. And here's Condell, who is offside. A little over 3 minutes remaining. The chances have started to die down for both teams, but it's really more of a battle in the midfield, and it's still pretty entertaining from our standpoint. Here come Belmont now. Just a heavy touch, and it's out for a goal kick.
What do you think of Woburn defense this game so far, compared to Belmont's?
Well, it's hard to say because both teams seem to be attacking in different ways. Belmont's been trying to go up the sides, trying to get those crosses in, how they scored their second goal. Woburn have really been just playing the through balls, and Belmont's been really catching on and starting to deal with it. So both teams, obviously, Belmont conceding to a set piece in the first half. Juan Vinicius going for goal.
Seems to be an easy stop by the keeper, though.
Shot on target, though, for the Tanners, which is a good sign going into the half. Just to get those chances, test the goalkeeper. Couple minutes remaining, plus possible added time. Tulichan picking it up, Belliani. Here's Neal coming forward. And it was just cleared away at the nick of time for Belmont. And Pendergast comes over and makes a good tackle on Sachil, the captain for Belmont, but it was unable to be kept in play. Sent long, but Cook kept it in play. He's up against Christopoulos, and he's got by him, but Christopoulos with a very good recovery, and it's gone out for a corner. So Elias Christopoulos, a sophomore on varsity. There are a couple sophomores on varsity this season. Tyler Pendergast, Andrew Zelaya, Jonathan Merles, Juan Medeiros, Santino Castillo,
And it seems Belmont
Kyle
keeping
Silva.
it up. Sorry to cut you off there.
Oh, no problem.
And that will be the end of the first.
Playing a whole soccer game down there, so we'll be underway just momentarily. Belliani, the senior captain of the Tanners, to get us started for the second half. Here we go. Tanners will be looking to get that winner. So will Belmont.
Both teams are playing very competitive today. Both have scored 2 goals. Both really want the win. We've seen that so far, and hopefully we'll see more goals to come.
Good link-up play between Irving and Paris, and then the ball just won back by the Belmont center back number 13, Alexander Duda.
He's able to got broken. That's crazy.
Woburn seem to be have a 4-4-2 formation set up so far with 2 strikers, like a 4 across the midfield, maybe a diamond with outside midfielders, and then 4 at the back. Belmont seem to have 3 at the back, possibly, and then 5 across the 4 across the midfield, and then 3 up top. And it looks like they have either some very high wing backs or wingers. Paris trying to make that overlapping run. Sachil playing the ball early. Here's Liu. He's around the goalkeeper, but his touch just let him down a little bit. Obviously, the slippery surface wasn't going to help him.
How do you think Woburn been playing so far with 2 players injured right now?
Well, they're doing the best they can, and there's a shot coming in. Pendergast blocks that one. It didn't look to be going too far goalwards. But as you were saying, it's going to be difficult now that they have 2 very key players into their lineup who are injured. But it's a good ball, and coming across. Belmont just putting it over the bar. This was the score of the game last year at Woburn High between the 2 sides. The final score was 2-2. Toby Petrikowski with the equalizing goal off of a set piece, which sent Woburn up the power rankings. Pendergast to Altman. Woburn trying to play out the back. And here's Tulichon. They've successfully got out, but it's won back by Belmont. Here's Duda. Flag was up there on Liu. Altman trying to organize that back line of his. Looks like Marcio is okay. He is playing. So, it's good to see his injury was not anything too serious. Here come Belmont, though.
Keeper came in time to save it.
The flag was up anyway, or the call was offsides anyway. Obviously, we don't have linesmen, so we don't have flags, but you get the idea. Everyone trying to play the game as quick as they can. Throw-ins have been taken very quickly. Free kicks as well. Here's trying to play a through ball, and it trickles out for a goal kick to the Tanners. That was well played in the end by the Tanners. Just taken back by Belmont's defense.
I will say this half so far, Belmont been pressing a lot into Woburn. Most of it's been played on their half.
Yeah, Belmont seemed to want that goal a little bit more at the moment. Woburn, however, defending pretty decently and just trying to hit Belmont on the counter, it looks like. Here's Sachil, a very talented player. He scored in this game last year, I believe, if my memory serves correct. That's cleared away by Ezekiel Altman.
Possession regained by Belmont as they look to push upwards, but Zeke deflects it again.
Schreiner. Belliani. Altman. Well played. But it's one back. Schreiner playing it to Sachil again, who's got away from 2, got away from 3, but not away from Kobe Irving, who puts in a good challenge. But Sachil has the ball at his feet again. And then it's cut out by Dizio, who's going to try and keep this in. He did, just unable to, but very good effort from the freshman there. You have to admire the work rate that he puts in.
Yeah, definitely for sure. To be able to get up to varsity level already, it's a great sign. A lot of good things to come in his future, it looks like.
Yeah, Woburn have a very big sophomore class, sophomore numbers on varsity. So the future does look very bright for the Tanners. Meanwhile, Belmont switching the play. It's a good ball out wide to Cook, who gets a decent ball in, and it looked like that could have possibly been heading for the corner. It goes wide in the end. Couldn't tell if it was a cross or shot initially, but it was very close to possible third goal for Belmont. Here is the shot. It's a great save by Ferreira. Cross in, cleared away by Paris. And missed by Stefanovic. Here's Schreiner now. Kept going, and here's Tachil. The shot is over the bar. More positive signs for Belmont, though, 9 minutes into the half, and they do look the sharper side, so the Tanners will just have to try and sort that out. They're trying to play out the back, trying to move Belmont around. They do well, very well again. Dizio playing it through. Paris is in. The goalkeeper comes. Irving keeps it alive, and then Belmont just get it away, but that's a decent chance for the Tanners. Altman. And Dizio recovered very well. But second half starting like the first half did. And from a commentator's perspective, we're really enjoying it.
Definitely, for sure. It's been an entertaining game. Very, very exciting. Seems to be a free kick.
Belliani, he has the speed. Could have kept going, but the ref blows for a foul, so advantage won't be played, and Woburn have a kick. Well played by the Tanners. Here's Irving, has some space out wide. Paris has looked to have moved into a more advanced position. Belmont have won it back, and they are trying to counter. Belliani is back in that midfield position. Here's a chance. Cleared away by Pendergast. Irving gets a throw in for the Tanners. And as we said earlier, the rain keeps coming down. Through ball towards Dizio. Sachil. What do you make of his performance so far? I think he's got both goals. It was hard to tell in the first half because the second goal for Belmont happened so quickly. But he seems to be how Belmont have created all their chances. Just the heart at everything they do. So what do you make of his performance so far?
I'd say that he's been working really hard this match. It seems that, as we've seen, it could be a possible 2 goals for him. But it seems that he's been doing very well, positioning very good, as we saw. And as of right now, it looks like they're just trying to help him get up, pass it up to him, and hopefully he could score a 3rd for them.
Well, a hat trick away from home would be something special.
Without a doubt.
Pendergast looks to probably just let that go out. He clears it instead. Altman. Pendergast again. Tanners comfortably clear it away. And now Tulichan. They have some space here. And the pass was just overhit. Belmont's keeper likes to stay out a little bit just to deal with the threat of the through balls, which have been coming since the first half for Woburn. But now the Tanners starting to find their rhythm. They've been coming forward with more purpose, more threat. Belmont now trying to change that. Here's Liu. Altman making the challenge, and it goes out for a throw-in. It was one he needed to make, because if he was beaten, he was going to be down and have an easy cross. Substitutions being made. Irving withdrawn for the time being. Juan Vinicius Baldaya coming back for the Tanners. And number 8 departing. Thomas Estrada Donahue for Belmont. Pendergast forced to clear away with his left foot. Altman keeps it in. Belliani helps it forward. Tulichan gets his head on it. Paris just went behind him, but he wasn't expecting. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about Sachil Kenkray, number 10 captain for Belmont. How professional he looks when he plays. Really doesn't lose the ball too often, and every pass he makes seems to have some purpose on it. He knows when to play it safe and when to try and hit Woburn with something that could possibly threaten their goal. And he seems to have a bright future ahead of him if he continues in the sport. That's an easy catch for Rafael Ferreira. The cross came in. Valdaya finds Paris, who wasn't on the same page as Tulichan. Shot comes in. Well wide. Not entirely sure if it was a shot in the end, but either way, it is a Woburn goal kick. Paris was just a couple steps offside there. He realizes it there, but another good chance. But we know he has the speed, so maybe one of these times he can get in and threaten Belmont. Jack Paris, the senior captain for the Tanners, number 7. There's a foul on Sachil by Eswabni, who scored the opening goal today. Swings it in, it's a little bit short, it goes all the way through, and Ferreira catches it comfortably, and he tries to go quick, and he's trying to find Tulichan. Belmont won it back. Belliani.
Clearance by Ty Pendergast as Woburn tries to work their way up. However, it seems that Belmont taking back possession.
You just have to admire the versatility of these Woburn athletes. Obviously, we saw Paris playing that right back position earlier, and Carlin Dizio, who was playing there last time we saw him, is playing at the left wing position. But also, you have to admire how so many of these players play other sports too. Obviously, we've seen Marcio Castro, the center back, who plays volleyball. Ezekiel Altman, Belliani, Pendergast, all very good track runners. Jack Paris, who plays lacrosse and played hockey. Currently plays hockey, I believe. Just impressive to see how they play so many different sports.
Corner for Belmont, but it seems to have gone out in the end.
Just some great athletes that Woburn in particular, I've noticed, has. Andrew Schreiner gets a shot. It's a good save again by Ferrer, who made it look easy. Conditions still wet, cold. Ball has fallen to Liu, and it's gone wide. Belmont just trying to shoot from anywhere outside that 18-yard box, but nothing seems to be coming for them at the moment. But what can the Tanners do in the last half of this half to get that winner? Timeout taken. Tanners and the Marauders will be discussing battle plans for the last 22 minutes or so of the half.
Bye.
Back on. Goal kick taken by Woburn. Belmont pressing very high, and they have numbers here, and the shot comes in, and it's Elias Christopoulos seeing it out. Dizio trying to turn. Schreiner. Foul committed, and it's a dangerous opportunity for Belmont. Sachil on that left foot of his can possibly get a shot away here from fair distance, but obviously we saw Kylie Seitz put one in the top corner from very far out last time I was here. Not sure if you saw that. It was quite a shot. The girls defeated Lexington 3-0. The shot comes in and it's wide. I think it was covered by Ferreira anyway. Update on the girls. Lost their last game to Winchester 4-2 at this field the other day. Goals from Kayla Bubak and Nicole Ganji. Assists from Ganji and Seitz. Woburn came from 2-0 down to tie it at 2 again, and it was Winchester rallied back and won the game 4-2 in the end. Sachil making things happen again. Taps it through. Schreiner trying to get a cross in. At the back post there was number 19, Leskiner, and the goalkeeper.
Ferreira seems to be down.
And this is not good for Woburn.
And the yellow card shown.
He's back on his feet, and the yellow card shown to I'm not sure who. Unsure of what the call is at the moment. I think it's a foul on the goalkeeper, yes. And the yellow card, I believe, was given to number 19, Andre Leskiner. Definitely accidental. Nothing malicious in that, but obviously precautions have to be given in circumstances like that. Ball hasn't come loose yet. Now Medeiros has it. Woburn just trying to settle the game down. Mainly been played in their half, as Vin said earlier.
Belmont pushing up.
Liu taking the shot, and it's well wide again. Woburn need to tighten things up a little bit more defensively because the shots are coming in. Looks like a handball there, nothing given. Here come Belmont again, another shot well over the bar. And maybe they're gonna have to try a new approach because the shots are not exactly working at the moment, but the press is. But we saw Woburn come alive in the last 15 minutes or so against Wakefield, where they scored both their goals. Kobe Irving on the double last time to give Woburn the 3 points. Wonder if he or his teammates can conjure something up.
I mean, and with just 17 minutes, it looks like both teams are going to have to try really hard to get one more goal and see who can come out victorious in this game.
Played out wide to number 5. Alexander Servitopoulos. Apologies for tripping up over the name. Servitopoulos. There we go.
Seems the rain is finally starting to settle and our players are getting a break from it, but still very awful weather out, very cold.
Still very wet. Here's Silva taking a quick throw. Tulichan. There's plenty of space for Belliani, but it was just miskicked.
It looks like that will be a foul.
It looked like he got the ball initially. Woburn player's not too happy with the ref calling that. He might have got a little bit of the player, but it looked fairly clean in the start, but obviously the referees know better than us. Number 16 now carrying the ball.
Big clearance, bringing it up for Woburn.
Number 16, Lawrence, 2. It looks like Dizio's moved back to that right back position. Belliani seems to have dropped in a lot more. And I think Woburn have a kick. Swabney's standing over it. This is a good chance to get a ball in the box and maybe someone to get something on this.
From quite a distance, but might be their only chance at this point.
Swabney standing over it. Dizio runs over. Played in. It's a deeper ball, and Tulichan was close, but it was always going to be running away from him. Woburn not exactly pressing as high as they would have liked, but the ball goes out. Christopoulos. Big throw from him. Knotted on. Tulichan was in there. And the clearance is out for a corner for the Tanners. This is a good chance for them. How they scored their first goal. Can they get another? Or will be Tulichan to swing it in again. Here he goes. Good ball. Headed away at the near post. Can they get a shot off? It's cleared away just before Carlin Dizio could get a foot on it. 13 minutes remaining. Pendergast, Dizio, and Belmont come away. Sachil trying to send it through. Well dealt with by Woburn. Now they're really starting to find that rhythm that we were hoping they'd find earlier in the half. Irving pressing high, forcing Belmont to concede a throw in. Tulichan has some space. Medeiros gets away from one, takes the shot, and it's into the goalkeeper's hands, but it's a better chance for Woburn. And they're starting to look a little more threatening. Vin, what are your thoughts?
I'm thinking that Woburn's actually putting in a lot of good effort right now with the last about 13 minutes coming up on us. Seems Woburn's really trying to get that last goal, trying to get a 3-2 over Belmont for the end of this game. But it's not for lack of trying on Belmont's part. They've also been working very hard to try to score as well.
Like we said, it could go either way. No foul there, Sachil.
Good recovery.
Tang, Sachil, great little pirouette there. He's looked maybe for a shot. Instead plays a through ball, but
saved by the keeper at the very last second.
Ferreira coming over and collecting.
Belmont coming back over.
Tang playing it through. Ferreira's going to get to that.
Seems that wet field might have helped him right there with that little slide.
Yeah, definitely. He seems to be enjoying himself out there in goal.
He's been having a good game.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Servitopoulos to Tang, who's trying to play it through to Cook. And Elias Christopoulos shields it out. Complaints from the fans that was a foul, but it looked pretty clean. Just some shoulder to shoulder. Good defending by the sophomore. No foul there. Cook playing it up to Schreiner, taking on Pendergast, getting the ball in. The cutback, and it was shot well over the bar by Tang, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Pendergast clears. Well played. De Silva went down injured for a second. Lost possession. Sachil in a good area on his left foot. And a foul given in a dangerous area for the Marauders.
This very well could be the last goal if Belmont manages to get it in, as they get themselves ready to set up for this free kick in a very, very dangerous position.
Pronounced Marauder. My apologies. There's a
Ferreira
chance.
blocking it
What
twice.
a block, and the referee has called a foul.
Very good bits of defending, and on the goalkeeper's part, some
That
very
was close.
key saves.
Very good defending. 9 minutes left to play in the game. Can someone find that winning goal? There's going to be a little break.
What they call now? Timeout?
I think so.
Me, bro. This is bullying.
Very quick timeout on both teams' parts, coming back for the action.
Swabny Tulichan, someone on his back right away. Sachil in a good position, takes the shot, and it's well over the bar, wide. Tried to take it on the outside of his foot. Maybe better to use the right foot in that instance.
I will say on this side, the left side, this defensive duo of Ty Pendergast and Elias Christopoulos has been working fairly well. So far in this half, nothing has come up on their side that has been too troublesome.
Agreed. And here come Woburn. And the through ball just wasn't, just a little too much on that one. But a good idea nonetheless from the Tanners. Winger De Silva. Sent long. Dizio's going to go up for it. And he was fouled in the process. And Woburn have a free kick. They want to take it quick, but Belmont are preventing them from doing so. What a great feeling it would be for either side to get that winner Friday night. Football games going on, maybe players trying to get to those later.
Would definitely be nice if we could get 2 wins for Woburn today.
Definitely. That's 2, setting it up. Here's Sachil now, a little heavy touch. Pendergast unable to clear it. Sachil muscled off. And Tang trying to poke it through. Here's Cook, gets the shot, blocked. Cook again, cleared away by De Silva, well defended by the Tanners. 6.5 minutes remaining of regulated time.
That was an amazing bit of defending right there.
And we'll take a timeout now.
Bro, they called them back on the field.
And we are back now after that other quick break.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. That's up.
Cook has a throw in on this near side. Looks to go for the long throw. Belliani taking it out. Vinicius. Belliani getting a return. He was just cut out in time. Dizio sending it. Vinicius. Irving chasing. Irving has some space. Irving has pace. He gets past one and he's going to be called for a foul. Just had the momentum crashing into that Belmont player there. Tang. Elias Christopoulos clearing the ball once again. He's had a decent game today. That's a foul.
Free kick awarded to Belmont. They get it done really quick.
Sachil taking it very quickly. Liu.
Belmont starts to
Reiner.
advance.
Claims of handball, nothing there. Belliani trying to get away. Sachil getting on his left foot, blocked. And here's Tang. Stefanovic. And the pass played a little too far ahead of Owen Filler. And the Tanners can take a little bit of a breath. Minutes counting down and time's running out for each side to get that winner. Urgency now from the Tanners. Foul on Kobe Irving.
This could be what the Tanners need to get themselves going to get that last goal.
Just keep getting those free kicks in good positions and trying to get numbers in the box. Maybe someone can get their head on it.
That's crazy.
It's come through. Irving was there. It's come back out. Not fully cleared yet. Here's De Silva hooking it back towards Medeiros, who has some space, plays it back in. De Silva gets a foot on it. Irving was there. It's still alive here for the Tanners. Vinicius, shot blocked and headed away by Cook, only as far as Belliani. And recovered by the Tanners. There's no foul there on Medeiros, and the ball goes out anyway. Tanners just putting on some more pressure now. It's up to the referees now how much time's left in this game.
What took so long?
Belmont getting themselves to go very quick here, trying to get this last goal. But Woburn comes up with a counterattack.
De Silva taking on the defender, and he's gotten a throw in.
What?
These last few minutes seem to be heart racing for the Tanners, as we see. Hopefully they can score a goal and end this on a 3-2, but only time will tell.
Decides against the long throw. It's kept in play, it's headed away, and Cook should clear that. He does. Christopoulos getting the ball back in. It's hooked back in by Medeiros. Has come out to Baliani. Dizio and Irving have some space. That's well played. Well played by Irving. Kobe Irving had a sight, maybe a goal, but a good defensive recovery by number 5.
Nah, I'm good. Let's keep
Alexander Servatopoulos. Had to be there, otherwise Irving looked destined to score that goal. The pressure now mounting on the Belmont defense. They controlled most of the first half, but now they have problems. But they're coming forward now. Baliani doing everything he can to win the ball back. That is the effort you want to see from a varsity athlete, and the flag goes up, or the call is made for offside.
This is football, not football. I think you're a little bit confused.
Apologies. Sachil. Pendergast clears. Tang. One back by the Tanners and one back by Sachil. Number 10 here, he's striding forward.
Good clearance. Belmont hastily trying to recover it as they get a throw in.
Well, I think 2-2 is a good reflection of this game because both teams have really had their chances, and like, I think definitely with the way they played in the first half, both teams deserve 2 goals, and it really has been pretty even overall. Belmont maybe had a little more chances in the first half, but here's Sachil looking to change that. He gets away from Belliani, he takes the shot.
In the last second, saved by the keeper.
Looked a little uncomfortable there, but he collects, and it's Medeiros trying to find Irving.
These final minutes turn into a true nail-biter for these teams.
Definitely. Jack Parise waiting to come into the game. But that is that.
It seems we've ended with Woburn and Belmont 2-2 at full time, and that's all.
Yeah, nothing to separate the two teams after a very entertaining first half. And even more in the second, just less goals. Rafael Ferreira looks to be pretty tired after that one, but the final score here at Woburn Memorial High School, Woburn Tanners 2, Belmont Marauders 2. We will see you next time. I'm Zach Bates.
And I'm Vincenzo Marie.